So if a and b are positive, is a over b less than 1? So if we write down a over b is less than 1, if we multiply both sides times b, we know it's positive, so we don't have to worry about switching the direction of the inequality sign. The question is really asking, is a less than b? We need to know some things about a and b, though, in order to answer that. So statement 1 tells us that a times b is greater than 1. Of course, if both the numbers themselves are greater than 1, then of course if you multiply two numbers together, they would be greater than 1. But even if one of them is a fraction, if we say a equals 8 and b equals 1/4, 8 times 1/4 equals 2, that's greater than 1, but it could equally be a equals 1/4 and b equals 8. And so without knowing which is which, or any of the other numbers that we could have picked instead, we can't tell whether a is less than b or whether a over b is less than 1. So statement 1 is insufficient on its own. We can cross off a and d. Statement 2 tells us that a minus b is greater than 0, or excuse me, less than 0. If a minus b is less than 0, and both of them are positive, that must mean that b has a larger absolute value and therefore is a greater number, since they're both positive. B must be greater than a in order to end up with a negative number when you subtract b from a. So if b is definitely larger than a, then yes, a is less than b, and so statement 2 is sufficient to tell us yes, and answer choice B is correct.